Tropical storm Alberto turning deadly.
All right, guys, what's up, Buttercup? I'm just putting in together this new streaming software. I'm Veronica Rosa. I'm an emotional wellness and life coach, and I'm here to do a tarot reading for you. So let's get started. All right, guys, what's up, Buttercup? I'm just putting in together this new streaming software. I'm Veronica Rosa. I'm an emotional wellness and life coach, and I'm here to do a tarot reading for you. All right, so we have here the energy, the overall energy. I have the energy of the Emperor. And so this is a father figure. It's very structured, it's regulating, it's stability, it's deepening knowledge. And so it means a lot of things. But the main thing is like a solid um person that may be reflecting as a person who's taking leadership or who is in a leadership role. And so what I would like to do today is just let's take a look at your emotional energy center. So let me have you, let's take a look at the screen here and pick out a card or pick out a stone that you like. What is your favorite stone that you like? What color is your favorite color? Take a look at the screen here and pick out your favorite color. And so this is your emotional energy center. I want you to pick out a color of your choice. Which one do you feel called to? And I want to take an emotional guide through your emotional energy center. So we're just gonna go from starting from the bottom from the red all the way to the top of your head, which is your crown chakra. And we're going to see what emotion you may have that may be out of alignment, what emotion you have that may be blocking you from living your highest potential. So, what is the overall energy of this reader? I mean, of the viewer, overall energy of this viewer. Hello, welcome. I'm Veronica Rosa, your emotional wellness and life coach, and I'm here to do a tarot reading for you, going down your emotional energy center. And so, in this reading, I'm seeing uh, the energy of somebody who's taking a leadership role, who's in the leadership position, and they or you. Um, so, this can reflect either you or your divine masculine. Overall, I mean, you see like all these pretty yellow. You see a lot of yellow. So I see that there's a lot of like optimism, a lot of hope, desire, passion. But we do have the tower here. We have the tower here when it comes to communication and the way that you communicate. And so there may have been a fight just fighting for your rights, and you may have found yourself, you or your divine masculine may have been rude or abrupt with how their communication is manifesting, how it's, how is it coming out. So let's get a deeper dive into this situation here. So when it comes to your emotional energies, your emotional energy, what you may be feeling is that your throat may be blocked. Maybe there's something you need to say and you don't know how to say it, or maybe you said it and you were a little abrupt, and there was a lot of hope, uh a lot of desire, just kind of just taking this leap of faith and just moving on with um there's a strong sense of faith and balance within your head, but there's something in the communication area when it comes to communication that there was a fallout. So let's take a look of how to handle, or let's take a look into this relationship. What is the state of this relationship? What's the state of the relationship? Okay. All right. So let me just take a quick pause there. I'm really just streaming on here, trying to set up my streaming, my mic, my audio, the video, everything's looking really, really, really good. And so let's just take a moment of silence here, and let's just do a little grounding before we start this reading. Divine God, as I prepare to embark on this journey of self-discovery and the insights through tarot, I ask for your guidance and presence. May your light shine upon this reading and illuminate the path of understanding. I open myself to receive messages and insights with clarity and compassion and empathy. May the cards reveal the hidden truths and provide guidance with empower and uplift. I acknowledge the responsibility that comes with the practice, and I promise to use this for the highest good, offering guidance to support those who are seeking answers. Bless this tarot reading with your divine wisdom and make me a tool for healing, growth, and enlightenment. In your name, I begin this sacred journey. Amen. So just gonna do cleanse, clear the stage, clear the energy. There's a lot of excitement. As first time doing this live. I mean, this is like my third time doing this live. I have a new streaming system today, so first time connecting a new streaming system. And so I was really just making sure that the audio is good, the camera set, the video, and the mic, and all that. So bear with me here for today. If you have specific questions, I'd love to hear your questions. So taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. So how are you doing today? I'm calling in on I'm calling in on women who may be experiencing a heartbreak, anger, or agony due to a breakup, separation, divorce, or loss of a loved one. Do you feel emotionally or mentally blocked, full of rage, or have a lost sense of purpose? If so, join me on this transformative tarot reading. And I'm Veronica, your emotional wellness, your self discovery, and your manifesting coach. Just giving it time to see if I get anybody in. Calling. Ooh, calling on that Queen of Swords. So we do have here the energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the energy of thoughts, of rigidness. And so this could be you or somebody that you know. So there may be somebody who may um, be protecting her heart. So tell me about this relationship, Spirit. What is the relationship? What is this person? And what is their partner? So, I say that this may be you may be in a long distance relationship. May be yearning to be with the love of your life. You may have like this desire to be that divine feminine in this divine masculine's arms and be caressed and being taken care of. I mean, it's almost like you're ready to settle down and have babies and get married and live this life. But there is some separation that's going on here. And in the separation, it feels very cold. So let's ask Spirit, how can we energize this love life? Is this doomed? Because I do see that there's some distance. This may be even like an online relationship that you have. And so you may have cut them off. You may have cut them off. Um, what do you need to know? There's something coming. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. There is either a baby coming, a proposal, a marriage, a ring. There's definitely something coming in. Okay, so your divine masculine may be gone away somewhere. You're sad. Don't you have a lot of fears? You don't know if to trust them. Maybe you kind of like disassociated because that long distance love hurts so much. So you've kind of like put up the swords and you're protecting your heart. But I feel that there's it's just taking it's taking forever, it's taking forever, and you're ready to be this divine feminine, you you know, the soulmate, you're ready to have babies, you're ready to get married, you're ready to just be loved and receive love. You're ready to receive something. It could be like a baby, a pregnancy may be coming. So overall, I feel like there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of doubt. You may be separated from your divine masculine, from your the love of your life, and you're ready to settle down and have some fun and you know create something together, whether it's new life or create a new business. But you're ready to create. You're ready to receive something, and this offer is coming in slow and steady, like slowly, like it's just feels like, oh, when is it gonna happen already? And so then they're starting to have this deep fears and almost doubt and depression, and I mean, and it's fears of the unknown. What would you like to know? How do you handle the situation then? Because you want love and marriage. That's what I'm saying. Love and marriage. um you're just heartbroken, you want marriage, there's like marriage is just keeps coming up over and over, but I feel like you're still waiting on either the the ring or the commitment, or there is that commitment and you're just waiting on the dates, or he's out working somewhere, and or it was like somebody you met online and you're waiting to meet them to confirm, like, oh my god, and then that's like to consummate the relationship. Let's see how to handle the situation. So, your divine masculine may be like a business person, an entrepreneur, somebody who's out and about doing work, doing like leadership type of work, and there's kind of like this sense or this feeling of being left out on the crowd, left out in the cold, or left out of the crowd, or or maybe you don't want to be in the crowd. There's something about a crowd where maybe you fear that 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 he's gonna be looking elsewhere, and so you love this. You have this deep, deep love for this divine masculine who's been working away. He's away, or you either met him online, you never met him. You're ready to reunite. You're ready to get married. You're ready to start a new life with this person, and this person is gone, and so there's a lot of fear, and that fear is bringing negative thoughts into your negative vibrations into your emotional energy center. And so this is a reminder that fear is a form of worry. So it's judgment. It's a time, if you want this relationship to work out and it be the divine perfect balanced life, there is a belief system here that you have to practice and letting go. It's the power of manifestation. It's like you may be noticing like the numbers like 1111 or like 444 222. You may be noticing a lot of consecutive or a lot of repeating numbers, a lot of fives. And so there's a big strong energy here of a need for balance, a need for for a healthy a need to detox not only physically, food that no longer serves you, that doesn't, sugars or alcohol that will distort the thoughts, the brain, but also a detox from your mindset. There's a poor mindset, a fear mindset, and that fearful mindset is going to manifest in a way that you are self sabotaging your true desires. Your desires are to manifest your soulmate and live happily ever after. That's what you want. But your fear, what are you doing? Who are you with? Who are you looking at? Who are you getting ready? Who are you talking to? Those comments and those ways of communicating are low vibration. That's fear, doubt, distrust. And if that's what you put out, that's the energy you're gonna get in. So how do you flip that that thought? How do you get out of the panic mode? Because I feel like right now you're putting a lot of attention and energy into thinking about this relationship, and you're almost like in a panic and worried, and and that's only going to create you if you're not mindful. Because if you've been seeing like a lot of numbers, your guardian angels are asking you to be mindful of your thoughts. If you are distrusting and your divine masculine is away from you, when he calls, avoid stonewalling, avoid uh, accusing or being like jealous. Who are you talking to or who are you with? And show me, and being like panic in that panic mode. You have to remind yourself and put it in your forefront to be mindful that yes, I may be feeling jealous, I may be feeling insecure, I may be feeling like they left me out in the cold, but I want this person and I don't want to sabotage my love with this person. So instead of stonewalling and and making snarky little comments, I'm going to be conscious and aware of my emotions, my feelings, and aware that I have to be very careful on how I am my communication style. How am I communicating? So when your divine masculine calls, I want you to do I want you to be mindful and practice on flirting. Hey baby, I love you. How are you? Let me take a look at your Amber. Hey, hi Amber. I'm doing a general reading. As soon as I'm done with this, I can do a reading for you. Thank you for joining me. So far right now I'm pulling up the energy. I don't know if this work if you were called to this specific reading, Amber. The energy or the overall energy I'm getting here is a divine masculine, a divine feminine, who are currently not together for whatever reason it may be. Um this divine couple, I think it's like the masculine is out working, or they've met you, it's a person you met online. There's a strong like bond and like wanting to like come forward and make a commitment, but it feels like it's taking a long time. And this female, this divine feminine has a lot of love and lust for this divine masculine, but this divine masculine is out working, doing things, and so there's a lot of fear. Like, who is he talking to? What is he doing? You just feel, how come he hasn't called? I feel sad. I feel lonely. I feel abandoned. There's and abandonment feels can stem from childhood, and we don't even realize it. In the so- and it could be something, it could be that maybe you have abandonment issues, abandonment fears. Maybe you were left by a parent when you were a child. And I was just talking about this earlier, is that when I was first, I mean, I grew up with my mother. I lived in my mother's home. I met my husband from my mom. I went to my husband, was married, and then I got divorced in my late 20s. In my 30s was like the first time that I had been alone, and I really started to practice um, the feelings of abandonment, and practicing um, being mindful of that frequency, that vibration, that feeling, that the tension in your stomach, the gut, your stomach. You feel like all nervous, and you just feel sick to your stomach, like when you don't know where your man is at. And so I remember in my 30s, that was the first time that I experienced like being alone or doing things on my own, going to the store, grocery store on my own. And at first, I felt like the biggest loser. I felt like the biggest loser, and I was so embarrassed. Like, I felt, even then, I got a boyfriend after the marriage, my first divorce. And my boyfriend, like, I would ask him to go to Walmart with me, and he was like, "No, I can't." And at the moment, I thought you were saying, "No, I don't love you." He just didn't want to go to Walmart. But for me at that time, my mindset was in a fearful, and a poor. It was a poor mindset, because it's rich. There's light on the other side, and there's tokens in there. But you're choosing to be on this other side, but it's because you've been loyal, and you've been on this path for years and years, and it's kind of like all that you know. And so now there's coming an awakening, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. Um, you have your eyes, and you're out for this hot man, and there's a lot of fear, and you're kind of like trying to protect yourself, and that's normal. But that's when you start manifesting it or sabotaging your true desires for love. So how do you practice? So, like, for me, when I was alone, I didn't know how to be out by myself. So every day I made it a practice to try something new every day, to go to a movie by myself and buy popcorn, and to go to Olive Garden and sit right at a table all by myself, and not sit there and cry and feel sorry for myself and feel like a loser. I wasn't a loser, it was just an emotion. All right. So let's do an angel. Let's pull out an angel card. So what is it you're gonna practice in a relationship where you're separated, living in different locations, and instead of calling that person and asking, being toxic, and where are you? Show me, or call me on video, prove it to me, and just having that like heavy energy of like fear and doubt and worry. I want you to practice imagining like the best situation, taking some time to do chakra meditation. Actually, I have a guided chakra meditation. I will put it in the link there. And the chakra meditation will help you go through each emotional energy center and see where there may be emotions that are blocked. Maybe the from coming from the earlier from this reading that I started with earlier, what's I'm feeling and seeing that is being blocked is the communication, the throat. You're not speaking up, and so maybe you're either withholding information or blurting out information, like freaking out, like saying things that you don't mean, or the way you're in a way that sabotages your real desires. You want love, that's the end goal, but the way you communicate is coming out as it's like aggressively or abruptly. So be mindful on how you're speaking, you're communicating. You might want to look into the love language and see what is your love language and what is your partner's love language, and see if you guys are in alignment or if you guys are speaking each other's love language. That is also a huge thing, is understanding each other's love language, so that you're not feeling abandoned or left out in the cold, when in reality it's just you guys are just have like this two different views on something that is not negative. So confidence. Energy healing work. This card signifies that your present situation would benefit from healing energy, which you can elicit from the angels. Just ask them, a qualified energy healer, or from your own intentions and energy. Possible specific meanings is to take measures to boost your energy and vitality, such as exercising and eating healthy food. Enroll in energy healing classes. Book a session with a qualified energy healer. Your life purpose involves energy healing work. The prayer for you is, thank you for sending me healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all of those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. That's awesome. See? And this is, I was going through your emotional energy center, your chakras. That is your emotional energy center. And what I'm seeing black there is the throat. I will put in a link to, let me see if I can. I will put in a link in the description to my guided chakra meditation. It'll help you go down each emotional energy center and see where you may have blocked emotions. And then so you can identify where that chakra is. And then you can start practicing saying positive affirmations that will get you out of the fear of the unknown, because there's a lot of fear of the unknown. So your throat chakra has to do with speaking your truth. Um, your willpower, truthfulness, setting boundaries. Um, so speaking up instead of setting boundaries. So setting boundaries is also good. So admitting the truth and act accordingly. You've drawn this card because there's an important feeling that you've been trying to ignore, yet try as you might to push it aside. This feeling urges you to be honest with yourself. Archangel Michael says that facing this truth will be healing, and it will give you the direction and guidance you seek. You try to disregard your inner urging because you're worried about making life changes. Archangel Michael reassures you that he's guiding you and making sure that your needs are met and that your relationships stay healthy. Possible meanings is to heal or leave an unhealthy situation. Don't compromise, face your fears. Hold loving thoughts about yourself and in this situation. I appreciate the prayer for you is I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be loving, honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and strength. And last, they're saying to have confidence. So again, a lot of it is having self-confidence. Setting boundaries will help you set the confidence or build confidence. I know it sounds counteractive, like setting boundaries on somebody that I'm trying to like. I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to love him. I don't want to. If I set boundaries and I say no, he might get mad and leave me. I guarantee you, if you set boundaries, yeah, he might get mad and leave you. But if the relationship is meant to be, he will reflect and he will come back and learn to be in balance with you. But setting boundaries can be very uncomfortable. And so the hard part about setting boundaries is that you're not used to setting boundaries. You either withhold it and you don't say it, or when you finally do, it's because you're fed up and you just leave me alone, get the hell out of here. And maybe you don't really mean that. Maybe you're just frustrated and you're overwhelmed with something with school or work or the kids or something. And so again, over and over the messages. Um, just pay attention to the way you're communicating, the words that you are saying, and making sure that it is in alignment with your desires and your goals. And if it's not, then figure out a way to communicate those needs in a way that is assertive. And if you really do have a hard time communicating, your you're communicating factual based versus emotional based, which that will never that always makes you look like the crazy one if you let it get too emotional. So there's a really good book. It's called Crucial Conversations. You can do like a YouTube audio on it and just listen to it and start learning new ways, new skills to communicate, to be able to set boundaries. If setting boundaries is something that you struggle with. This card serves as a talisman to raise your self-confidence. Archangel Michael has been trying to reassure you that you have the strength, power, and skills that are valuable to God's plan of peace. Michael is protecting you while you shine your bright light. Listen to your intuition and act with aplomb. In relationships, your self-assurance attracts healthy people to your side. See? In relationships, self-assurance attracts healthy people to your side. And again, it made me feel like counteracting if saying no to somebody that you love, but they will show you more respect if this is a healthy person. And if it's not a healthy person, then it's time to leave that energy. And it doesn't mean that you have to break up with this person in indefinite, like, because I've been in an extremely toxic relationship where I was extremely scared to say no, but it came to a point where I was just like fed up and I said no because I had nothing left to give. But by setting those boundaries, yeah, he went away, but he was right back and was with an apology and saying, you know what, you were right, I didn't realize I was doing this, I didn't realize you needed time, I didn't realize. And then by then you're recharged, and then you start to slowly build the way you communicate. It also triggers respect in others. As you're falling asleep each night, ask Archangel Michael to help raise your confidence. You'll wake up feeling love and compassion for yourself and others. Possible specific meanings is to have confidence in your plans and ideas. Tune into your intuition, and it's right on target. Trust the person that you're inquiring about. Have faith that you are on the right path. Know that your financials and other needs are being met now and in the future. So every time you have a negative thought come in, if you and your divine masculine are separated, and you get that fear, that doubt, that jealousy, the fears of the unknown, rebuke that in the name of God. Rebuke that in the name of God. Worries is a form of prayer. Rebuke that in the name and flick it out of your thoughts, and you're going to replace that with an image of what you want to manifest. What is it you desire? What do you and imagine it as if you already had it. Imagine that if you knew that you imagine that you are a little mouse in his pocket, and you can see everything that he's doing, hear everything that he's saying, and he's talking nothing but lovely things about you and trying to do everything to try to get back home to you, because you guys are in a healthy, united relationship. And when he calls you, you're gonna, hey baby, how you doing? Oh, and but make sure you're spending time for yourself, and setting boundaries, taking time for self-care, making sure that you're doing your physical, that you're taking care of your physical health, that you're eating healthy, that you're working out at least 30 minutes a day, so that you're recharging yourself, so that when you get that phone call, you're not just sitting there waiting for that phone call. You're going to get that phone call when you become too busy and indulging in what you need to do in this life. So when you have that full balance within yourself, your divine masculine will come and be full within you. Sometimes a separation, whether it's something innocent as, oh, I have to go to work but I have to be in a different town as you, is it serves as a like a test. Do you have trust? Do you trust in God? Do you trust the situation? If you don't trust the situation, you're putting doubt and fear. And doubt and fear is what you're going to manifest. So I'll say a little prayer. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself and in all ways. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take what resonates, toss what doesn't. I'm Veronica Rosa, your emotional wellness and life coach. If you are experiencing a heartbreak, anger, or agony due to a breakup, separation, divorce, or loss of a loved one, if you're feeling emotionally or mentally blocked or full of rage, or just have a lost sense of purpose, join me on a transformative journey towards emotional wellness, self discovery, and manifesting your dreams into reality. I have a Rage Reconnect Women's Wellness Retreat coming in Sauk City, Wisconsin, July 26th through the 28th. I will put my link in the description box there. If you're interested, you can apply. You can apply and get either partial scholarship, partial or full scholarship. So if you haven't liked, subscribed, and comment, please do. Again, I am Veronica Rosa, your emotional wellness coach. I hope that this helped you. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you later. Bye.